In 1877, one man died, the richest human being in America. His fortune, $100 million, enough to buy the entire U.S. Treasury twice over. His name was Cornelius Vanderbilt, and he built an empire meant to last forever. It didn't. Within 1 century, the money was gone. The mansions sold, the palaces demolished, the name reduced to a memory on a stone gate. How does the largest fortune in American history simply disappear? This is the story of greed, excess, and the curse of easy money. Long before the marble palaces, there was a ferry boy. Cornelius Vanderbilt started with nothing. No education, no inheritance, just a boat and an appetite for war. He didn't build a business, he built a battlefield, ferries, steamships, then railroads. He crushed every rival who stood in his way. They called him the Commodore. By the time he died, he controlled more wealth than the U.S. government itself. His final words to his heirs were simple: keep the money together. They didn't listen. After the Commodore died, his son doubled the fortune. But his grandchildren had other plans. They didn't want to build empires. They wanted to build monuments to themselves. Alva Vanderbilt, ambitious, ruthless, obsessed with one thing: status. She built the Marble House. 50 rooms, gold leaf ceilings, imported French marble, shipped across an ocean for a single party. Then came the Breakers. 70 rooms, a palace disguised as a cottage. Every party had to be bigger than the last. Every gown more expensive. Every chandelier heavier with crystal. This wasn't wealth anymore. It was a war fought with spoons made of gold. And somewhere in the excess, the empire stopped growing. It only spent more and more and more, until everything has vanished. A fortune built by one man was now split among dozens. Each heir inherited a fraction. Each fraction spent on another mansion, another yacht, another life of leisure. Reginald Vanderbilt, the Commodore's own great-grandson, burned through his inheritance at the racetrack and the card table. Nobody in this generation built anything. They only maintained what was built for them. And maintenance is expensive. Property taxes rose. Staff costs multiplied. Palaces built for 100 servants now sat with none. The family had learned how to spend a fortune brilliantly. They had never learned how to keep one. Then history delivered its verdict. By the 1930s, the cracks became a courtroom drama the whole country watched. Gloria Vanderbilt, just a child, became the center of a custody battle, so public, so vicious, it made front-page news for weeks. The family that once controlled America's railroads now couldn't control its own headlines. One by one, the palaces were sold. Furniture, auctioned, chandeliers, dismantled crystal by crystal. The railroads that built the fortune finally collapsed too. Penn Central, the company built on Vanderbilt rails, filed the largest bankruptcy in American history at the time. The empire that once seemed too big to fail had failed completely. Cornelius Vanderbilt once said, "Any fool can make a fortune. It takes a man of brains to hold on to it." His descendants proved him right in the worst possible way. Today, his mansions still stand, but they're not homes anymore. They're museums. Tourists walk through gold-ceilinged ballrooms, paying $20 for a ticket to see what the family once owned outright. The name Vanderbilt still carries weight, but the fortune is gone. So was it bad luck, or was the fortune destroyed by the very luxury it created? Some empires fall to war, others fall to comfort. Fortunes are built by discipline, but they're preserved by wisdom. When a family inherits the wealth without inheriting the values that created it, even the greatest empire can become a museum. Every fortune has a beginning, every empire has a story, and every story leaves behind a lesson. This has been Wealth House.